Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here to my channel, I am Ryan Willoughby, and I am a spiritual guide and channel. And I am tuning into the collective here. If you are finding this message, then this message is for you. You are part of the collective that is co-creating in this space and on this channel. So I welcome you. We are in great, great times indeed. We are in a time of great expansion, of coming into the truth and the knowing of who we are. Right now, at this particular time in the timeline, we are clearing. It is the great reset. It is, on an individual level, you may be experiencing what has been stored in you on a physical level, within the physical experience of the body, on a cellular level, low dense energies and frequencies that are being cleared from your body. And this may look or show up in many different ways for you. We're also being cleared on the mental level as well. So where you're talking about neural pathways, we are talking about the ways in which energy moves through the brain, through memory, and through thoughts. The way in which your identity and small self has created itself through experiences during the linear timeline that we're moving through. Those that are created from the third dimension, fourth dimensional experience that are of limitation, lack, separation, fear. The new levels of expanded consciousness that you're moving into is bringing heightened awareness around the thoughts and the neural pathways that create those thoughts. Those neural pathways that create those thoughts are very strong and intact because they've been used for so many years. So energy flows through those very easily. And what's happening is, through the awareness of the thoughts that are of limitation, of lack, or separation, that neural pathway is being, the energy that used to run through that neural pathway, which is so habitual because that pathway is so strong, and energy will move to the path of least resistance. So that neural pathway to that thought and that belief system has been ingrained for so long, energy just moves through that. Now that you're stepping into this new awareness and truth about who you are, that you are source, you are connected, you are abundance, you are prosperity, that you are the consciousness that is all things, fully connected, embodied, in tune, that you are creating new neural pathways. And the way that you are shifting from the old neural pathways of limiting beliefs to the new ones is just through the heightened awareness, which is called consciousness. You expanding these new levels of consciousness. As you are doing this, you're having the old belief systems and the old experiences that created those belief systems rising to the surface. And as that happens, you have the emotional state and feelings as if they are moving through the body and experiencing them like you did when you went through them earlier in your timeline. This may feel like you're going backwards. It may feel like that you are not moving forward in your spiritual expansion, your expansion of consciousness. But it really is proof that you are expanding into more of what you are, and that you are releasing all of that you cannot take with you, or that is no longer serving you. The neural pathways, the belief systems, and the emotions that were attached to those are just proof that they are coming to the surface. You're bringing awareness to them, and you're releasing them and creating new paths into the new truths that you are, that are creating new belief systems and new ways of thinking that are supporting this new levels of a consciousness and awareness. This is the Great Reset. This is you being the programmer, and you also being the program. You are the program that is running, which is the small self, the identity of your human, which has all of the labels: the son, the uncle, the father, the mother, the daughter, the businessman, the spiritual guide. All of the roles and titles that are identified in form with the small self. This is the program that you are. And then you are also the programmer, that witnesses you with the identity of the small self that is running the program by how you are creating and coding it from the higher self, the non-physical self, the one that is witnessing the truer essence of your being, the creator that you are, that has created the timeline and the expression and the experience of who you are as a non-physical being, to be able to experience what you are in this physical form, and what we are calling the fifth dimension and or the new earth. As you expand in your levels of consciousness, you are coming more into the truth of who you are, the highest vibration and frequency of that of what is of your soul, or that of you as the divine being or the creator. So as you're doing this, you are coming into new levels of frequency, which is new levels of consciousness, what we would call Christ consciousness. This Christ consciousness is a vibration and frequency that creates an experience in the frequency of heaven. Pure bliss, pure love, joy, abundance, beauty, peace, harmony. This is a frequency that creates states of beingness. The states of being are beyond emotions and feelings. These are the essence of that of what you are in your natural state. And this frequency brings you into that true of your beingness. And that frequency is what we call heaven, your true states of being. So heaven is a frequency. When you are at the frequency as heaven, now you are creating the form around you. Your new earth, or heaven on earth experience, the new earth. So the new earth is the manifestation or creation of your heaven frequency manifesting as physical form, for you to experience as the small self, as the program that runs from you as the programmer that you coded in as your soul, or the divine being, the divine creator that you are. This is what it means to know the truth of who you are and to be creator within your own creation. This is who you are. Now, realization, it's not enough just to realize the truth of who you are. To realize that you are the creator and the creation, that you are the programmer and the program. It's not enough just to know that. The next step is to come into being that. And the being of that is coming into the essence of your beingness, which is first connected to the heart space, where you move away from the thinking mind, which is of the small self creation, the program, and move into the programmer or the creator being, which is the essence in your beingness, which is located in the heart center of your physical body. This is the portal or the opening to the pure consciousness, energy source, love that you are. And when you move into this, now you are in the beingness of that of what you are. This is what brings you into the frequency of heaven, Christ consciousness. When you are at this vibration and frequency, you can only now be in the present moment and in the pure essence of the power that you are. You are fully connected. You are beyond connected because you are being that of what you are. So there can not even be separation. There can no longer even be separation. Isn't even viable as a word or a definition in the fifth dimension reality, because beingness is you are all things and all things are you. You can't even be connected because you are everything. So there cannot be separateness. When you are everything that is, and everything that is you, you cannot fear, because you cannot fear yourself when you are pure love and the source being that is all things, which is pure love, joy, peace, harmony, and beauty, and abundance, prosperity. This is beingness. And in your beingness, there can only be the now moment. So there is no moving and looking to the future to what you will be, or to become, and or to achieve, or a purpose to this experience. For the experience is in the being, and to experience that of what moves to you and through you in the now moment, just from the frequency that you are emitting, that is already encoded as you as the programmer to already be able to come to you to experience. You are the program, the small self that you encoded through the unique frequency that is you as your soul, then to be activated and to have inspired action to guide you along to receive the divine blueprint or creation of the highest expression and timeline, if you will, that will be drawn to you as the program that you are. Your innate desires from the soul is already encoded within you as the program. You are being activated by the higher self that is you, the essence of your being that's the programmer, to have these codes that are imprinted inside of you, coded inside of you, to activate you at certain periods of time as you move through your physical journey in the dense form reality. And this is what we call playing and expressing and experiencing that of what you are in the physical form. And your experience is going to be solely unique to you in this physical form reality, because you have a unique frequency as a sovereign being and as a soul that is of the Supreme Being, the whole, complete, total Supreme Being, you have a frequency of creation of that soul that creates a sovereign being that now is expressing itself down as a multidimensional being into these lower, denser frequencies. The fifth dimension is the last dimension of physical form. We were able to express ourselves as the sovereign frequency being before we move into non-physicality. So the fifth dimension is a dimension of physical form, physicality, where we are able to play in form, express ourselves, and experience ourselves in the unique frequency of how that form responds to that unique frequency that is us, while knowing that we are all things and that we are the Creator and the Supreme Being, while we are having an experience of being separate from ourselves because we are experiencing ourselves in form and in a vehicle that has an identity of itself that is unique to the soul signature frequency that is you, that this is the last dimension in where we are able to experience form and know that we are that created the ability to have this experience of separation in form. So we're not a victim to the separation. We actually are reveling and excelling and experiencing all the what separation while being in form allows us to experience the truth of that of what we are by being separate from what we are, but receiving the experience by the vibration and frequency and the truth of that of what we are. Love, joy, peace, harmony, beauty, and abundance. And this is happening for us on an individual level right now. And so individuals are coded within their soul as the program and the programmer to be able to awaken at different points in times along your linear journey. And this is why people are awakening at different times, at different levels of consciousness. And there are those who are waking up earlier than others. If you are on this channel, you are seeing this video, and this is resonating with you as truth, then you are one of them. And you are what's called a way shower, a light worker, a pioneer in the expanded levels of consciousness and the evolution of humanity. We are anchoring in these new levels of frequency of Christ consciousness into the physical level, and we are the pioneers of creating the new earth. And in that, as we continue to expand and raise the levels of consciousness, more and more and more people are awakening on planet Earth. They're coming into knowing that there's something more here going on, that they're not separate from Source, that they are connected to Source, and they enter into the fourth dimension of transformation. And as they move through the levels of transformation, then they come into the knowing that they are divine, Source, God, the Creator, here in physical form, and here to play in form while knowing that they are form, and that they are the program and they are the programmer. The magical times that we're in right now is called the Great Reset. And even as you are knowing the truth of who you are, and you are an enlightened being, and you are an ascended master here on earth, you are still going through the process of the Great Reset. You are going through the process of having low dense frequency energy that's been stored on the physical vessel for thousands and thousands of years, not only this lifetime, but all the times that your soul has ever incarnated here on earth, is bringing back low dense frequency energies that are stored on the physical level, that have expressed through the incarnation of your physical body as you incarnated into a third and fourth dimensional experience. You're releasing that and having the body go through ascension, and it's moving from a carbon-based body to a light-based body. This is all part of the Great Reset. You're being cleared. The old program is being cleared out. The Great Reset, the Great Alt, Control, Delete. Anything that is of the old program that is limiting, lack, or fear is being deleted from the program. But as that's happening, it's coming to the surface through the awareness and the consciousness and the light that we are. By bringing consciousness and awareness to it, consciousness is light, we shine light on it, the light dissolves the old program. So bringing light to it also brings the emotions and feelings that come along with that old memory that went with that old dense frequency experience that's stored on a cellular level, being cleared out, the neural pathways being rewritten. We are being cleared, the great reset. At the same time, we're having new neural pathways coming online. New parts of the brain are being accessed with this new neural pathways as well. So we are going to be gaining even more brain power as we are now ability to have new impeccability with the way in which we use our thoughts and our thinking that is in the true divine wisdom of creation and love. So we are having new neural pathways to expand us into using more parts of our left and right brain. And we're having dormant DNA that is being activated at this time as well, while we're going through the great clearing. So you are going to go and feel this in many different ways. And you can move into a place of where there's peace and harmony with all of this without moving into resistance, because the resistance is usually caused through the emotions and the feelings that come up as the low dense energies. We bring awareness to the old experiences that we went through that are causing the emotions and feelings that are being released. Is to understand why that's happening, and that it is part of the process of the reset and the clearing, and just to really sit with it and to allow it to move through you unencumbered, unattached to it, no judgment, and really with innocent excitement be opened up to the possibility of what is on the other side of this as this clears and moves out. That you know that you are creating more space for more light and more love frequency to come in on a cellular body level, and that your body is moving now from that carbon base, low dense, to this light body, crystalline body, and that the new neural pathways are being created as the awareness to these old thoughts that were limiting that are being released. Anything that you can't take into the new earth is being released. And however that is, the way that you can not attach to it and honor it and have reverence for the experience that you moved through, the faster you'll be able to move through that with the least amount of resistance. This is the great sweet spot between the two worlds. And it really is the great awakening of where you become aware of that of what you are. And then your physical nature is experiencing both as they are happening at once. This really isn't available to us as the non-physical dimensional beings that we are, that are always in the truth of pure love and expansion. We aren't able to have this experience anywhere else but Earth. This is where the Earth experience is the ascended master experience. And this is the epitome of the ascended master experience, of where you are knowing the truth of what you are while still experiencing the limitation and the lack and the fear while knowing the truth of who you are. The truth of the matter is the physical reality and form is that's around you and that you're experiencing is of old, dense energy, frequency from old belief systems from the third and fourth dimension. And energy moves slower at those frequencies, and it takes a while for it to move out. While you're already in the state of this high frequency knowing of the truth of who you are, knowing that you are pure love, that you are pure power, and that you're in this knowing and vibration and frequency of the truth of who you are, but your outside world is still reflecting the old energy. This is the sweet spot. This is that of like, oh, this is what it is to know what I am and to be the frequency of what I am, but experiencing that of what I was and not judging it, not attaching to it, and not becoming it by looking, witnessing it, and judging it. Because if I judge it, then I am at the vibration and frequency of it, and I'm creating more of it. And that is how you break the loop with the third and fourth dimension, is to honor it and be the eye of the storm in the chaos of the old energy as you are moving into the new. We are doing this on an individual level, and we can see it happening on the collective. We are seeing the systems break down. We are seeing everything that is not able to go into the new earth, that was built on the structure and ideology of third dimension and fourth dimension, separation, lack, fear. Anything that was built on that paradigm is going to crumble away. And we will be the eye of the storm, because we will know that this is necessary and it is serving us for what we are about to create, the new earth reality, with new structures, new societies, new institutions that serve the whole, that bring equanimity, equality, prosperity and abundance, and freedom for all. For that is the essence of our being. That is your beingness. And that is what will be for all. For we are all one. We are all the same consciousness that is in all things. It permeates all of creation. We are that one consciousness. And we are moving into a new earth and a new reality that supports that, that knows that. So be excited and get ready. Get beyond ready. Start living your new earth experience now through the vibration and frequency of that of what you are. You are a sovereign being. You are unique and only to you. You have their own soul signature frequency that is drawing to you the unique expression and experience of your new earth reality. And you don't have to wait for the collective. They are coded and they will come online when they're ready to come online. You can't accelerate it for them, but you can do it through yourself, which is serving the whole. That is how you bring in the new earth, is to first bring it in through you and experience your own new earth, your own heaven on earth. And so it is. All right, my friends, love you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And I will see you guys all next time. Take care, everyone. All right, bye-bye.